In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, BWatts on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle, leaving it all behind. Through the sweat and the tears, the blood and the fight, BWatts tells the stories under the bright lights. In the silence of the night, when the crowd fades away.
Who else wants some? They said my D-line didn't exist. Bullshit.
Are you practicing to practice, or are you practicing to be great?
Which way am I going?
What's coming? You on the way.
What's going on, family? I'm back again. I'm working. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm working. This is my third day, and I'm working. And I feel good about it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Want to say hello to everyone who's down there in the chat. We appreciate you and appreciate the ones who are tuning in also. The only thing that we ask that you do right here on Sports Talk with BWatts is hit that like button while you're in and when you get ready to come in. If you don't mind, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you have never subscribed, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. It's important that you hit the notification bell. It'll let you know when I go live or I drop a video. All right? All right. Once again, if you'd like to continue to support the broadcast through Cash App, Super Chat, join the membership. We appreciate each one of you if you can do one of those items there. All right? Once again, you're watching Sports Talk. We'll be watched by the digital airways of YouTube. Come to you during the week, Monday through Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and on the weekend at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Got a good show. Got a couple of people who've been rocking with me since I've been starting. One of them is a member. That is I Love CC. And I also consider Jizzle a member also because he's been rocking with me and he support the broadcast financially through the Cash App. And we want to appreciate him, both of them, and each one of you for doing the thing that you do for the broadcast. All right. Once again, only thing we ask that you do, put the comments down in the comment section and welcome them to the stage. That's Jizzle and I Love CC. And we waiting on Reverend Nelson, BJ Nelson. I sent him the link through his DM on X or Twitter. I don't know if he got it or not, but hey, if you don't, we gonna rock out. All right. Once again, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right, we getting ready to talk about Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco out there flexing. Yeah, he out there flexing, y'all. He out there flexing. Said, mentor who? He said he ain't here to mentor nobody. Joe Flacco out there standing on business. His old self, 41-year-old, on my dog, Shedeur Sanders. We already know who we're talking about. We know who we're talking about. He trying to say he ain't there to some mentor Shedeur Sanders. We know what he's talking about. We can read through the tea leaves, y'all. Oh, yeah, we can do that. Hey, don't forget tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on a Sunday night. Guess who? You already know. JR Boxing will be officially on Sunday night. We talked over the weekends, and he will be officially on Sunday night. JR working 3 days a week. Yeah, I wonder how long that's gonna last. But we appreciate you for steady in the cut for us, though. We really do. So let me bring my guests up. They don't have to show their face if they don't want to, and we still gonna rock out, just have a good conversation with. Jizzle, what's up?
What's going on, BWatts? Can you hear me?
Man, hey, everything lovely over here. I love CC. What's going on?
Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
All right
Can you
then.
hear me?
What's up? What?
What's going on? How y'all feeling?
I'm
Great.
feeling
Hey
good,
everybody
man.
in the chat. I have to do this on my phone so I can't see y'all. So hey everybody.
That's good. That's good. Y'all can stay long as you want to. You know, you can stay 15, 30. I'm here out. So you can stay long as you want to. It don't bother me. All right.
What's up, Island CC?
Man, I'm cooling on it. How you doing, bro?
You doing great.
Glad to
All
hear
right.
that.
Let's get into the show. Let's
I'm
get into
ready.
the show. Let's get into the show. So tell me, before I talk about my topic, where y'all stand with Shedeur Sanders as the quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. We'll start with I love CC, then we'll go with Jizzle.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be amazing. And I think the last couple of weeks, everyone's been talking. I think we've all been saying some of the same things, but at this point, we just gotta let Shador do him. We know what he's gonna do. They don't know, which is fine, but he's gonna do amazing, and we're all rooting for him, and it's gonna be great to see and watch, and that's what we're so excited for.
Good take, good take. Jizzle,
So,
what you think?
well, my take is different, man. I don't trust Cleveland. I just don't, man. They've been moving funny since they picked him up. Playing around with the reps in practice. You know, then trying to set up Joe Flacco. Got his locker next to Jerry Judy's. I mean, I just don't trust him. I want him out of there. That's how I feel about it. But I don't know, man. I want him out of there. They just doing way too much, for my taste, and they already know what they got. You know what I'm saying? He's not a fifth round draft pick. He's a first round draft pick. They let his stock drop. They knew that. Philadelphia was about to draft him. They move up to get in front of Philadelphia to pick him up, and then they playing around. I'm just tired of it, man. That's how I feel about it. But I hope he goes someplace else that wants him in a organization.
Okay, let me pick it back off that. What other team you would like to see him on, and also remember all 31 teams passed over for 4 or 5 rounds. So which team you think will treat him better since they didn't even attempt, didn't even attempt to draft him, and who you think, and which team you think gonna let him just go in there, just say, come on, you QB1.
Well, I don't think nobody's gonna bring him in as QB1. I think Philly was gonna pick him up. And here's my thing on that: when he had the jersey reveal, remember the jersey reveal that they had? Now you tell me which fifth round draft pick out of, I think it was 44 rookie draftees was there for the Panini card thing. What? Tell me the other fifth round draft pick that was there. They
I mean,
already know
none.
he's not. He's not. They already
Right.
know. They already treat. They already know he's not a fifth round draft pick. You know what
I
I'm
mean, I
saying?
agree with you, but I agree with you what you're saying, but I don't see by him going to another team will solve the problem. That's just me.
I just don't. I understand that, and I agree with that. I just don't trust Cleveland.
Who you
I
gonna
just
trust?
don't.
You don't want which team? Just tell me a team that you
I
trust.
I, I don't know which team I'll be watching. But I'll tell you this: if they put him on a practice, if they put him on a practice team, he's gonna be gone in a second. I guarantee you. He got enough. He's got enough film, even in them OTAs and them rookie mini camps, that somebody gonna pick him up real quick. Mark
Man,
my
ain't no
words.
way that
I
look,
dare I dare Cleveland to put him on the practice squad. I dare him.
bruh. Ain't no way they put that dude on no practice squad, bruh.
I know they not. I know they not. That's my
That
point. I know. I dare him to put him. So,
that'd be
so
crazy.
stop playing with him, and give him some reps with the first team squad. Stop playing, man.
Okay, all right. I love CC. You want to pick off that?
See, the thing with me is the draft is over. We can't hang our heads on
True.
that. We all saw what happened. We have said repeatedly, and the world knows how we feel repeatedly about how they did SHEDEUR. We don't have to keep going back and forth and beating a dead horse. At this point, he's going to do, like I said, what he's supposed to, what he's always done, what we've watched him do over and over again. And I understand the frustration and us being angry because Kimberly be going off. I'm with her. But that's done and over with. We can't change it. We saw it. Now it's on SHEDEUR to do what God got him ready to do. And that's where I'm at with it. I'm not going back and forth about it. We ain't got to argue about it and all that. We knew it was wrong. We knew he should have went second. And that didn't happen that way. And basically, he's going to just make the best of it. And we're going to be able to sit back and watch it. That's where I'm at with it. I get the frustration and stuff, but we can't sit in it. It's over with.
Oh,
I,
I'm
I,
over it.
yeah, I'm with
I'm
you
over
100%. I ain't worrying about that
it. Yeah,
draft no more. I ain't worrying about
yeah,
now
I'm
another
done with the
team no
draft
more
too.
because
It's
they
on
had the
Cleveland.
opportunity. They had the opportunity to draft him if they really wanted. And the team that wanted him reached down and got him. And that's Cleveland. Do I like the coaching staff? Nah. Do I like the gentlemen? Nah. But it's up to SHEDEUR right now to go out there and prove. He ain't got to prove it to me. He already done said he ain't got nothing to prove to nobody but to himself. And if he go out there and prove it, they can't. No way they can't deny. No way they can deny. But it's some quarterbacks in his way, like Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, and Joe Flacco is on record right now. I'm finna play the video and we're gonna talk about it. He said he ain't there to mentor nobody. He there for that starting job. So here's the video that I'm gonna play of Joe Flacco, and everybody else can have their own opinion and judgment about it. Let me see, can I find this video of Joe
It's a
Flacco and the
talking point. You
interview?
can
Here we
kind of
go.
like use it like because it's a good question to bait somebody into answering, and no matter how they answer it, it kind of makes the guy that's answering it look bad. If I say I don't want to be a mentor, I look bad. If I say I do want to be a mentor, then I look like an idiot that doesn't care about being good and playing football. So it's one of those questions that no matter what I say, you guys can write what you want to write about it. And there's a lot of questions like that. That's why you end up having to try to avoid them. I tend to try to be honest. And I've said I'm not a mentor. I play football. And in a quarterback room, there's a lot of times there's been a ton of times where there's learning experiences. And I have a lot of experience and I can talk on things. And hopefully they listen. But it's not necessarily like my job to like make sure they listen to me. And, hey, like hopefully you have a really good relationship with the guys that are in the room. And you naturally want to do that. But that was a long-winded answer, but that's ultimately why I think you guys ask it, Here's the thing is like, because of what I just said, like you're acting like I wouldn't want to be a mentor. It's like, once again, it's not really about that. It's just not the main focus. I see myself as a guy that can play in this league. So if your main focus was just like, hey, but I'm going to get you ready, you're just not taking care of business. The best way to be a mentor, honestly, is like show people how you go to work, and and like I said, hope that they pick up on that stuff, but not necessarily force them to pick up on the things that you do.
That's Joe Flacco giving his
Yeah.
take on being a mentor. As I listened to the interview, I got to agree with him. I mean, as a
Well, who
quarterback,
asked him to be a mentor?
Exactly.
Coach
no,
his
I guess the
daddy. He
people
can
in the
go
public.
ask Coach what he need to ask him. Who asked Joe to mentor anything?
That's my point.
Yeah,
Stop
they
playing with
asked
grown
him. The
people,
media
sir.
asked him. No, the
Well,
media,
the
the
media and
media
Mary
asked him.
Kay and
He
all the
asked him
rest
the
of them need to
questions
hush
from the
their
media.
mouth. That's what they need to do.
Exactly.
I'm
Okay.
talking about, I'm not here to be a mentor. No one asked you to be a mentor, sir. You're 49.
Hold on, fam. Hold on, chat. Y'all going too
Mentor,
fast. Hold on. I love CC. Hold on. Check this
I'm
out.
waiting on my point. I got something to say when you
Y'all,
get
hold
to that.
on. I'm
Come on.
coming to y'all. We got to go one at a time because we talking over one another.
I ain't gonna talk over nobody.
All right. We're going to stay in this order. It's going to go me. Then we're going to go I love CC. When she get through, then we go RGS. Then we go Rev. They asked him a question. The people that was out there asked him a question about mentor, and he was answering the question. That was he was doing. So he answered the question that they asked him, and he replied to it. And which I agree. If you out there to compete, I ain't trying to mentor you nowhere. I can show you what I done did to be successful. It's up to you to watch or talk to me or communicate with me, and being a quarterback in the league. But I don't think he's gonna be there long enough. No way to mentor anyone. I want him gone. He just too old. Ain't. I'd rather have Dylan Gabriel as SHEDEUR backup. And that's where I'm at. Talk to my I love CC. Then we'll go to R Jizzle and Reverend Ness.
I mean, that's on the reporters for asking stupid behind questions at this point. Like, it's exhausting and nauseating. Like, they're trying to bait SHEDEUR like he doesn't have any sense, or or ask the teammates questions or try to do this media stuff. And it's at this point, I'm just tired of looking at it, seeing it. It's repetitive and stupid, in my humble opinion, because it's just me and I speak for myself. Just let the man go out there and do his job and earn his reps and play football. Everybody has something to say about SHEDEUR, and SHEDEUR has nothing to say back. That says a lot.
R Jizzle, thank you for your
I
comment,
mean,
Miss I
okay.
love CC.
With BWatts, I live in Indiana. I'm a season ticket holder for the Colts. I saw Flacco last year. Horrible. You know
Dog.
what I'm saying? Horrible.
Yeah.
All the home games. So, and I know they might have asked him that question. On top of that, they already threw it out there, the mentor conversation on the sports shows. So, but like I said, don't nobody want Joe Flacco to be no mentor. You need to be on the couch again, if you ask me. And like I said earlier in your chat, I don't even know why it's a quarterback competition. Uh, they got them all in order because everybody that's playing the struggle for quarterback went on the team last year.
I agree.
So I mean, get this dude up. My thing, get him up out of here, man. Joe Flacco, you need to pipe it down, bro, with all this, mentor. Nobody wants you to be no mentor. And like CC said, SHEDEUR is a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? This is
Mm-hmm.
my thing. I would like to tell SHEDEUR he needed to get a little nasty in him a little bit, because he's taking a little too. I'm tired of him taking all these shots, trying to win everybody over. You know what I'm saying? They kind of got him. You know what I'm saying? Is back up against the wall. But I want him to get little nasty in him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, as far as like the mentor, don't nobody want no Flacco to be no mentor, man. Get out of here, man. I'm done. Like
All right. R Jizzle want him
years
gone,
old, man.
sis. Jizzle want him gone, sis. Let me read this super chat, then we're going to turn it over to Reverend Nelson. He's on the stage. Lawrence got a $4.99 super chat. No, sir, BWatts. I want the Giants to release that interview. I watched Dart edit interview. He wasn't impressive. Mary is on one calling us. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you're right. Appreciate it, big dog. Talk to me, Rep.
My brother. Thank you for the invite tonight to all the Queen sisters. Much love to all the brothers, the King brothers. Now let's get to this Flacco thing. He did what was politically correct, saying that he wasn't no mentor. But the truth about the matter is that he really don't want to give no heads up to nobody.
Things so portable PlayStation I've ever seen. Snapping your phone.
Oh, what is that? Well, okay.
That
But
was my bad.
I say it like that. Hey Val, I say it like this. Flacco is not going to be able to handle the smoke. He's not going to be able to handle the smoke. He's not going to be able to handle the smoke the first time he mess up. They're going to be calling for groan. They're going to be calling for. They not going to give him no grace or no mercy. But we're going to have to look and see what it's going to be. Because what it's going to be is grown going to end up being by most popular demand. Back to you, BWatts.
I agree.
Big
I agree
Rock.
with you. I agree with you.
Can I
I love
add
TC.
one more thing, Big Rock?
Can't hear you, RJ. Your mother.
Oh, hold up. Is that better?
Yeah, we hear you
Yeah.
now.
I want to add one more thing. Joe Flacco must have forgot that when he did win his Super Bowl, he had a Hall of Fame defense. So I don't give him all that much credit. I mean, yeah, you got Super Bowl ring, but you wouldn't have got that ring without that Hall of Fame defense that you played against with Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, and Ed Reed. Take them off that defense, take them off that defense. You ain't got no Super Bowl ring. That's all I want to say.
All right. I agree. I've been saying that. Yeah, that's the reason why he got that Super Bowl. He ain't like he went out there and then lit it up as a
Exactly.
quarterback. But still, though, got to respect him. He's part of the team. So I just think it's just a lot of, well, she just put it right there, Miss Crystal Wise Williams. I think it's just a lot of jealousy toward the Sanders. They looking at his dad. And when they look at SHEDEUR, they see his dad. They see his dad. And that's why I believe the hate from the media for sake is saying, and it's coming from. So how do y'all see the media looking at Coach Prime and putting on SHEDEUR? Like I love CC said earlier, man, SHEDEUR don't bother nobody. He barely even talk. It's the people around him doing the talking.
Listen,
When we go, I'll go ahead.
I'll go. Let me say something. Oh, hey,
No,
Rev.
it's I love
I ain't
CC. We're
speak
gonna
to
stay
you.
in
How
the
you
same
doing?
order. We're gonna stay in the same order.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, I'm sorry, B. Wise. Okay.
No, we're gonna stay in the same order. I love CC. Then we're gonna go RJ. RJ, you got to
Okay.
stay in your place. This ain't no
Oh, I thought I
barbershop.
skipped out of mine. My bad. I was just trying to speak to Rev real quick.
Nah, it was some silence. My bad. I didn't. I was just silent. Seeing nobody say anything. My bad.
You good, Jizzle.
See how we
So
talking over each other?
we good now?
RJ got to be quiet so we can hear you and wait till we get to his turn.
All right, turn your cup up, Rev. I better be some water in there, sir. Anyway, you know what? Coach ain't throwing the ball. It has to get to a point where we understand why they are going through so much like we don't know. But at the end of the day, Coach ain't throwing no ball. He ain't playing no football. It's ridiculous. Let his children, all of them, be who God called them to be, mind their good God-given business, and do what they have to do. I'm tired of the lies, the media, the scrutiny, just all of it is just, it's too much. And to sit and call us, oh, a cult, or we're this and that. No, we're going to stand for what's right at the end of the day. And being negative and nasty towards Shedeur or Shiloh or Bucky or anyone else is wrong. So if you're mad about it, be mad about it. We don't care. I don't care. Period. Let that man go and do and play football and be great, and just sit down and be quiet sometimes. Go read a book or find something to do. Go outside, touch some grass. Leave Shedeur alone because he's not bothering anyone. And I'm with all the smoke, all of it. I promise you, all the smoke.
You done, CC?
All right, I'll just, as soon as she get through, you can jump in. See through.
I'm gonna ask everybody. Coach Prime did a interview with Asante Samuels. I watched it. Man, Coach Prime looked drained. I mean, you can visibly tell he done like lost some weight. I think this sitting there watching his sons go through that for them days. I watched that interview. I think yesterday with Asante Samuels. He looked drained, man. I just think it took a lot out of him, and um, that's why I don't see him going to the pros at all. Going to the NFL like to deal with what he just dealt with. I think he found out a lot about how he really don't have any friends that he thought he had up there in the NFL. And I think this draft, this draft, those draft days took a lot out of him. I advise everybody to watch that Asante Samuels interview with Coach Prime, and you can visibly see that he looked drained to me. I think this draft took a lot out of Coach Prime, man. And I mean, he was still he was still himself, but if you watch that interview, man, you can tell he looked drained to me. It took a lot out of him, and I just hope he stays in college, and but yeah, I'm praying for him, man. I've always been a Coach Prime fan. When I played football, I used to wear my gloves, and I wore my uniform like Coach Prime when he played at Florida State. So, hey, man, I'm praying for him. But yeah, I just hope they leave. I think all this piling up on him, the program, his sons. I just think and him just really not firing back that much. I think it's taking a toll on him. To me, I mean, it's only natural that it's gonna take a toll on you. You getting fired at all different angles from everybody. So yeah, man. Yeah, everybody watch that interview with him and Asante Samuel's podcast, and you can't miss it. You can't not miss see that he's drained. He's like he done lost some weight. So yeah, uh, that's what I got for that. I know Shador's gonna be all right. I just want them to give him a chance, man. Give him a legitimate chance at Cleveland.
All right. It's on you, Red. What you think about how the media is treating Shedeur?
It is ridiculous. It is circled and consumed by hate. Um, what we have experienced is something that we have had to deal with, not just 2025, but all the way back to before the civil rights movement. They don't like us as what's his name say, they not like us. Mhm.
Right.
They not like us at all, and they can stand to see us excel and be blessed. And here's the whole thing. Let me put it where you can reach it. Uh, a lot of folk don't know, but I know. I believe BWatts know. Um, this ain't nothing but an attack of the enemy. And all we have to remember is this: anytime we dealing with war on us as a people, remember you just got to hold on because the blessing is coming. The blessing is coming, and because the blessing is coming, it's the devil's job to do everything that he can to get us off track so that we don't receive the blessing when it get there. That's what that is. And to our Jesus thing, coach has been sick. He's been sick, and I don't know. I believe it's some kind of bug. He admitted to that on uh, Samuel's uh, YouTube. He's lost 14 pounds, he said, but he's coming back. But trust him, he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. He gonna be all right because he's a king's kid and he's in his position doing what he's been called to do. God ain't through with him yet. God ain't through with Shiloh. He ain't through with SHEDEUR. He ain't through with Jimmy. He ain't through with LaJante. He ain't through with Will Shepherd. He ain't through with Block Bully. He ain't through with BJ Green. He ain't through with none of them because it is about to be on and cracking and popping like Orville Redenbacher popcorn because God got to show them
All right.
something that they don't run nothing. So all of us,
All
all
right.
we got to do is encourage one another and don't fall for the okie doke.
Hey, that's Reverend Nelson, y'all. That's Reverend Nelson on the stage with our Jizzle and I love CC. Hey, you watching Sports Talk. We'll be watching. The only thing we ask that you do, hit that like button, hit the like button, hit the like button if you don't mind. Yeah, I heard the podcast today, and Coach Prime said in the podcast, me and JR and our special guest tomorrow we're gonna be talking about. Big Tiger will be our special guest tomorrow at the 8 o'clock p.m. East time. We're gonna be talking about what we saw on that podcast. Uh, Coach Prime said it hurt. It hurt him. It just hurt. It just hurt. Like you said, Coach Prime been going through a lot. You know, you got Miss Laura out there taking care of him. He still got his foot that he got to deal with, and he had a little thing came down with the flu or something, and they out there working on him, and he is noticeable and lost a little weight, but I think he's gonna bounce back. I think he's gonna be okay. Well, matter of fact, I know he's gonna be okay. But when we look now at the coaching staff, I love CC, the coaches. Kevin Sebastian is to me, when I did my research, he's a good play caller. He was a good offensive coordinator before he became a head coach. And he's a good quarterback coach because he done coached a lot of quarterbacks. Now, for as a head coach, I don't know how he been doing. It don't look like he been doing too good. When you look at this quarterback situation, to everybody, if this thing pan out and SHEDEUR favor, he just rolled through OTAs. He just rolled through minicamp. And he's the best quarterback on the team. And they let him start game one. He played all the way through the season. And somehow they get a wild card. They get a wild card, be it into the playoff. That means it's a successful season. Who do y'all think will take the credit for drafting and getting SHEDEUR ready to be quarterback one and playing quarterback for the Cleveland Browns? Who will get the credit? Would it be the owner, GM, or the head coach? Talk to me, I love CC. Who will get the credit?
The owner probably. To me, I just this is frustrating. So I'm trying to be very mindful with my words and not cuss. Um, the
Yeah,
owner,
please
because
don't
they
call
passed on
it.
him so
I
many
get fined. I get
times.
fined.
You know, I'm not gonna do that. I can control my face, but the owner, and we just got to sit back. And that's something that I say in the chat a lot. We got to sit back, like my sister says, let the swelling go down. Everybody take a breath, drink some water, and let's just see. It can be the speculation and the narratives and all that kind of stuff. I get it, but it's not helping the situation. Us, all of us together collectively as a family, a fan base, whatever we want to call ourselves, the CU aunties and everybody that ride for SHEDEUR, gotta just sit back, let that man do what we know he gonna do. Like Miss Phyllis, grown, go and grown. Okay, well, we'll let grown be grown. Let everything play out, and then we'll see. But I really truly believe it's gonna be the owner that's gonna pump his chest out and say, for picking him up and everything. But that's just my opinion. Again, I only speak for myself. I don't be swayed by people. I don't care about someone's opinion or being liked or saying things that you agree with or not agree with. That's just not me. But that's how I feel about it. The owner ain't gonna be happy because SHEDEUR gonna make him a lot of money, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I just talk to me, Rip.
Well, let's keep it a buck. It was the owner. We can tell that from draft night because the GM and the coach were sitting up there, and we were looking at both of them when they named SHEDEUR as the 5th round pick for Cleveland. They looked like they had been sucking on lemons. They had rocks in their jaws. They weren't happy. Nobody behind them was happy. So it was the owner. And here's the thing they got to be careful of. They got to act. Y'all remember the old Kung Fu movie? Kane would come out, and when he first started walking, he had to walk on that rice paper. And if he tore that rice paper, he had to start all over again. They got to walk like they're walking on rice paper because they in a position that if they tick the owner off, they might as well pack their luggage, get ready to get up out of there because they wasn't the one that called the shot. And they were made to pull SHEDEUR in the 5th round. They didn't want to do it. And that's why I say
Right.
they both had some, that both the coach and the GM kind of look like they have been colluding with the other teams about leaving SHEDEUR or taking the SHEDEUR off the board. And when what's the name came out last week and told that Pittsburgh said they didn't care if they was in the 7th round, he wasn't going to be called. So there was some stitch handiwork that was going on.
That's some heavy stuff there, Rip. That's some heavy stuff you just say. You there, Jay? R.
Rev spitting that
All
truth.
right,
I
we'll
love
move
that.
on.
Oh, CC, this is
R.
called.
Jizzle, you there? All right, R. Jizzle ain't there.
Rev, what you say, sir?
Someone watch this video that I'm finna play.
We got it, man. The Browns got a lot of options, and we got SHEDEUR Sanders QB1, in my opinion, throwing that rock early on. But hold on, dog. Take that thing back, dog. Let's see it. Yeah, SHEDEUR. Okay. I like the throw, dog. I like it. But here at quarterback number 2, we got Dylan Gabriel. Let's see it. Okay, we got the lefty. It wasn't bad. But then at quarterback number 3, we got Kenny Pickett. Hold on, dog. These boys got a load. Look at that. But hold on, man. Get a load of these guys. They got Kenny Pickett at quarterback number 3. Come on, dog. Y'all don't need all these darn old quarterbacks, dog. Give them away. Y'all should have just took SHEDEUR and left everybody out, dog. I got SHEDEUR starting. Straight up, I got SHEDEUR starting, dog. But hold on, man. We got Joe Flacco. He was the GOAT back in the day, but dog, he's washed. I'm sorry to tell you that, dog. He is washed. But let's check it out again. But hold on. Let me see it again, Joe. Let me see it, dog. Oh, man. Nah. That's quarterback 4. Hey, dog, I'm not gonna lie. At all the quarterbacks that I just seen right there, I got SHEDEUR Sanders starting over all of them, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you don't like that take, you don't like it, dog. But I got SHEDEUR Sanders starting. And y'all let me know down below, who do y'all got starting for those Cleveland Browns? I got SHEDEUR week 1.
All right. Let me hear it. When it come down to right now, game 1, who y'all got starting? Who y'all want to start? Do you want them to hold SHEDEUR out to the 5th game, 7th game, 8th game, or whatever game? Talk to me. I love CC.
I'm going with Tupac SHEDEUR, baby, all day. Y'all see it. Don't act blind and stupid. We're not doing that. Ain't nobody in that chat rode the short bus, but if you did, forgive me. No, we're not doing that. SHEDEUR all day and find you something to do. If you don't like it, go to church.
Yeah. All right. I'll just down in the chat. I guess he off. Me and you, Rip.
Oh, just go out and come back in. That's what you do. Let me see now. Well, I want him to be coming out the gate starting, but I don't think they're going to allow him to come out the gate. It's going to have to be a demand by the players and the fans, the CU aunties, us CU uncles, the cousins in them, the Skull Buff people, that's going to have to light they pages up. So what I'm saying, I'm taking the example of Pastor Jamal Bryant when he did that Target boycott. He brought everybody together so they could come together as a collective voice. Target has lost billions of dollars. The CEO then lost some of his salary. Their stock price went from like 130 something a share down to $94. So the collective voice is going to be the ones, because I say collective, that I'm through with it. I say collective because once we get him in there, they need to know that they can't take him out or there's going to be hell to pay.
Ooh, yes, Lord. You said it, right? No, they can't take him out. Boy, it will be a uproar.
They don't want that smoke.
Uproar, they do that. No, they don't want that smoke. No, they don't want that kind. No, you can't take him out. We gotta let him ride now. We gotta let him ride, real. They must. Once they put him in, they got. Now here's the video when Joe Flacco played with Cleveland 2 years ago. It looked pretty decent. I just don't think he can do that this year.
Nick Harris in the backfield, 53. Fake and throw. Flacco wide open. Touchdown, Njoku. What a statement by the Browns on the opening drive.
Can't hear you, BWatts.
Can y'all hear me?
I can't hear. Y'all can hear me.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
All right. When you think about the other quarterbacks, like Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel, what y'all think about those two quarterbacks?
I don't think about them because I'm there for SHEDEUR. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I don't know. I don't think nothing about them. If I'm being honest. Think what? I mean, think about them for what? They're not Shedeur Sanders. God bless you. Good day.
All right, that's my dog. That's my dog. What you think about the rest of them, Jizzle?
Honestly, I haven't even seen Gabriel play, and I haven't even watched any film on him. And I saw Kenny Pickett. Pittsburgh came here. It was a Monday Night Football game. I think they played the Colts, and I saw him. He didn't even do anything. It was more or less. I mean, he's like a game manager, so I'm not impressed with either one of them. I think both of them are uh, career backups, if you ask me. So, uh, yeah, I mean, both of them are, like, ain't too good if you ask me. And I like the Zach Jackson dude said, shit, he didn't even think Gabriel was a NFL quarterback. Period. So, uh,
Yeah, he said
yeah,
it.
he stood on that. He keep on saying it. So, yeah, I mean, I haven't even seen, like I said, I haven't even seen Gabriel. Like, my thing with Gabriel, like I've been saying, he's short and he's left-handed. I mean, I've been saying that. Like, dude, you short and you left-handed. Left-handed quarterbacks got to wind up, and it's like I'm not impressed with what I've seen so far in the mini camp, anything like that. If he was doing so much, then why aren't they showing any kind of like videos of him in practice? It's every time they show him, it's like a routine throw. If he ain't getting it batted down and get intercepted or fall to the linebacker to get intercepted, I don't see what he's doing. If he's doing anything impressive, why aren't they showing it? So I'm not
I
impressed with
agree.
either one of them. Like I said, and like I said with Kenny Pickett, I personally think that if they do start Kenny Pickett, that's just to shop him. I think they're gonna keep Gabriel and Sanders, and I think they're shopping Kenny Pickett. Just that's why they putting him out there. If you ask me, that's just my opinion. They cool. They already know Joe Flacco knows the system. He's been there before. I think they shopping Kenny Pickett, which was stupid to pick him up in the first place. Then draft two quarterbacks. That's three picks right there. You already know wasted. So I think they're shopping Kenny Pickett if somebody picks him up. If I think he's either gonna get traded or cut.
That's a good take. Rep, what you think?
Um, I look at it like this. Um, Dylan Gabriel is not at fault. The owner that endorsed it, the GM and the coach, did this to Dylan Gabriel because let's keep it a buck. He was not going to be able to get up past Kenny Pickett in the first place. He sure enough wasn't going to be able to get up above Flacco.
Nope.
So they did that. So they put him in a position to be third string forever. Anybody that came in that they
Rep said
chose was going to be
forever.
forever. And it got cemented when SHEDEUR came on the scene. Now, let me show you what I think old Dylan Gabriel did when they called SHEDEUR name into round. Dylan Gabriel said, "Oh hell," because he knew he wasn't going to be able to get above SHEDEUR. And then with Pickett is like an old dusty Christmas phone. It's okay for the occasion, but you got to dust it off and put it back in the box. It ain't worth looking at.
I mean, I got to agree with you, Red. Everything. I got to agree with you. I can't argue with you. I mean, they put him in a bad situation when they drafted SHEDEUR. When they should have just went on and drafted from SHEDEUR off the rip. But
Right.
hey, it is what it is. I'm just looking forward to minicamp and the preseason. I just think SHEDEUR gonna go out there and handle business, and it's gonna be up to the coaching staff to decide who's gonna be QB1. That's just me. That's just me. We got about 8 more minutes. Let me move on from SHEDEUR. I got 8 minutes, and I'll let everybody go. Check this out. I want to talk about Shiloh. I want to talk about my dog. I got to give him some burn. I think Shiloh is in the best, in a good situation, because he's down there in Tampa, and the head coach, every time he do a press conference, they don't even have to ask him about Shiloh. He talking about Shiloh. He said, we can hear Shiloh at the other end of the field calling out the defense. Calling out the defense now as a rookie. As a rookie. But then also you got to understand the head coach, he can relate to that. You know why? He used to be a defensive back, a defensive safety coach, and a defensive coordinator. So he understands the position that Shiloh's in. And I'm telling you, if they put him on that kickoff team or that punt team, and somebody catch that ball and he line them up and go down there real fast, you going to that medical tent. I'm gonna let you know right up front. You going straight to there, because he gonna try to deliver a message. I promise you, he gonna try to deliver a message. Now, I might be a little biased because he is my favorite player since Coach Prime been on the scene. But I'm just trying to tell you that I like his attitude. I like the way he plays. He got a good sense of humor and all of that. Smart. I just like Shiloh, period. I love CC, R-Jizzle, and Darren Rail. Give me your take on Shiloh Sanders as a football player.
Man, don't nobody like Shiloh. Nah. Shiloh's gonna do what he's supposed to do, what he's doing. Ain't nothing much to be said about that. To be real and honest, he gonna do what he's supposed to do, and he's doing great and amazing, and everyone loves him, and that's what we knew was gonna happen, and that's what we're gonna see. He's gonna do great and be great, and I'm not shocked. What else do y'all want from him or SHEDEUR? Like, let's keep it a bean right now. What else do y'all want? They went. They're at their teams. They're doing what they have to do. And it's great. That's the Headache Gang CEO. Duh.
I love CC. That's my dog.
I love CC. BWatts, you know why Shiloh is doing so good and calling out offensive plays, and you know what I'm saying, when he sees stuff, because Coach Prime, when at Colorado, he emphasized watching game tape, studying. Colorado was a professional program,
right?
That's why I advise anybody to go to. I mean, if you any 5-star, 3-star, 4-star, go to Colorado if you want to go to the pros. That's why Shiloh's doing so good up there in Tampa Bay, because he's studying that film tape. Studying that film tape, calling that stuff out when he see it as a rookie. I mean, now he was it UDFA? So yeah, that's why he's doing so good. But I like Shiloh, and on top of that, he can hit too. Man, come on. That's Bob Sanders, and you also got to you can't discount the time he spent with Coach Swayze, man. I think Coach Swayze has helped out Shiloh a lot, man. Like
whole lot.
When I watched them drills, he looked quick, man. See how fast he looks. He just looked fast to me, man. He looked fast out there, and I gotta attribute that to Coach Swayze, man. Coach Swayze done a lot. I think Coach Swayze is gonna make a big impact on this program, man. And I hope that they don't try to poach Coach Swayze like they try to do Livingston and the other coach that New Orleans tried to grab. So that's another thing Brown got to watch out. His coach is getting snatched up. So, but yeah, man, I think Shallow gonna be. I think he's gonna make the squad. Period.
Well,
My boy, my nephew, Shiloh. I love me some Shiloh because he don't come for no games. He coming for your head. I don't know if that tent gonna be blue or brown or black, but I know it's gonna be a tent put up, and it's gonna have some bodies going up in there, because the whole
nah, real.
NFL,
Real, you trying to take him to the printer home, ain't you?
no, BWatts.
Yeah.
It's not called a funeral. Let me give you a little. When I was in college down at Bishop College, HBCU in Dallas, Texas, I had one of my partners, another preacher, told me about somebody down south. He said Sister Jackson funeral. No, he didn't say funeral. Sister Jackson service is gonna be at the Johnson Funeral home. He couldn't say funeral. He said funeral home. It's gonna be some funing going on. Shiloh hit somebody, crack. They gonna have some funing going on because they gonna have to use kind of fumes to revive them in that medical tent. Shiloh ain't coming for no jokes. He got to come and make an example out of somebody and show everybody he's serious about his business. So if it's kickoff, punt, they run in his direction or running away, he can get to them. They better be careful. I ain't saying it's gonna light up the whole NFL. It's gonna be on ESPN. It's gonna be on Fox. It's gonna be on regular news. And Shiloh gonna do that hit, and he gonna get up there.
Yeah, you gonna do that Dion dance.
It's gonna be over with.
Yep, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. All right, we're gonna close the show out with this topic right here. I just want to hear y'all topping on Travis Hunter playing both ways. Give me y'all thought on that. Out there in Jacksonville, Jaguars. I love CC.
I don't really have an opinion on it like that, just for the fact that Travis is so amazing. He's such a great talent, and it's been really amazing to watch him play the last 2 seasons. But I feel like whatever he can do when he gets to the NFL, just do what's best for him and his body. If he can play both sides, he can. It's what Travis wants to do, honestly. He's great. They got a gym with Travis over there, so just let him work it out and see if he can. So that's just me, though. Don't want to put too much on him.
That's a good take.
We know we can do both sides, but at the same time, he got to realize what his body can do, and we just got to ride with that.
Good take. I like that. You're right. Jill?
I think they're going to play him both ways. I think they're going to monitor it. I think they're going to have certain packages for him when he goes on offense. But I personally think he's probably going to play more cornerback. I think he's going to play more defense than offense. I think he's going to have packages for him on offense, but I think it's going to be more on. He's going to play more on defense. And I was watching earlier today. I guess they showed him playing defense on the number one Brian Thomas. Apparently he was strapping him up. So yeah, I think he's going to go both ways. I don't think he's going to go both ways like he went at Colorado. But yeah, they're gonna monitor his snaps on offense. So Yeah, but yeah, I like Travis, man. Travis is he got a gang energy like a kid. So yeah, he don't get tired to me. I get tired watching him play. So uh yeah, I just hope that as you can tell they was all in on him when he sitting there with the owner and the GM. So they got what nutritionists for him and all kind of stuff. So yeah, I just don't want him to overdo it, But I do think he's going to play more defense than offense, but he is going to go both ways.
Give me a take on the rep, and we'll end.
Um, if everybody remembers the first day that Travis got there, and they gave him a tour of the facility and showing them what they had in the facility. Um, the next question to Travis was, "Do you use any of this?" And Travis went down through the whole list of what he does to keep himself in shape. And
Mm.
the guy said, "We want to be sure we got what you need." Uh, Here's the other thing. Here's the major question. I know Travis is going to play both sides. Bucky put out a short video showing that he was playing both sides. The question comes, are they going to let him play both sides in a limited fashion so that he doesn't? 'Cause if he plays, well, put it like this, depending upon what game it is and who they playing, it's going to determine how much Travis is going to have to play both sides. If he doesn't have to play both sides a lot, cool. But if he does have to play both sides more than they intended, they're gonna have to give Travis, like Coach Prime did, they're gonna have to give him Monday, Tuesday off.
Mhm.
They still gonna have to do it so he
Mhm.
can get himself back in place for the next coming game. But at any rate, Travis is a damn pit bull. He ain't gonna let nothing, if he can help it, out catch him or outrun him. He gonna go and get that ball. He gonna mess up the world because he gonna contort that body. If he playing wide receiver, they gonna think he ain't gonna be able to get that ball. Travis say, watch me do this," and he gonna turn. He gonna be like the boy in the Matrix. His body gonna be doing all kind of stuff, and then when it comes to that defense, uh, whoever think that they're gonna be able to do Travis any kind of way, no ma'am, no sir. You might get him one time, but you fool around and you got to play him next in another game in the season. Oh, he gonna have something for you when he see you next time, because Travis is just that kind of dog. He don't play like that. He gonna let you outdo him, because for him it's too much of a love thing for him. Some guys like to play football, might even love to play. No, Travis love football. So it's gonna be all right. Sweet Pea, yep. It's gonna be the Matrix. It's gonna be the Matrix.
All right, y'all heard it from I Love CC, Argilla, and Reverend Nelson. Want to thank them for being a part of the show on this Saturday night. I appreciate them. They did a wonderful job. I'm grateful for their friendship and their participation on being a part of the panel tonight. Once again, you're watching Sports Talk with BWatts. I let them go around and give their last word, and we're gonna end the show. But don't forget, tomorrow night, JR Boxing and Big Tiger at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Monday night, Kimberly Nash Williams will make her debut. All right. And next week, Miss Diane Brown want to do an all panel Friday night. So I reach out to Miss. She said who? Miss E. Willer, and I see who else she said. I think I got it wrote down somewhere, but we'll see. The ones who haven't been up here, she want to do all women's, and if Dawn don't want to, I reach out to I Love CC and Miss Phyllis again. All right, last word. I Love CC. We out of here. Then our Jizzle, then Ray up next.
God is the greatest. Thank you for having me up. I had a great time. Y'all be blessed and mind your business.
There's that. Jizzle is on you, bro.
Hey man, I want to thank you, BWatts, man, for having me up. I've never really done this before, uh, so yeah, I appreciate it, man. Uh, I take care of my mother. You know what I'm saying. So sometimes y'all don't see me on here. I might be able to chat. My mother's 83 years old. You know, it's just I still work a lot, and I got to take care of her. So I appreciate you giving me the time to you know something different from taking care of her. And another thing too, before I leave. I'll be in these YouTube streets. I'll be seeing people that be on the show and agreeing with some of these haters of Coach Prime and the Colorado program. I'll be watching y'all. So y'all better be careful. I ain't gonna say no names. But yeah, I'm out here in these YouTube streets. So just be careful, people that be on this show. That's all I want to say. I appreciate it, man.
All right, big dog. Appreciate you. Reb,
Yeah.
it's on you. Last word.
First of all, bruh, I want to say thank you for inviting me up here tonight, and to all of my queen sisters and my king brothers. Blessings upon y'all. Pray that God puts a hedge of protection around you. Continue to do the best that you can do. That's all He wants you to do. I got a couple things that I just want to mention as I get ready to close. First of all, um, whoever he is that can, let's keep Coach Dre lifted up in prayer.
Well,
We don't know what's going on, but we know something going on. But the prayers of the righteous availeth much. So let's surround him in prayer. But even as I'm talking it, you can pray. But don't lay your head up against a pillar. I'm about to cry.
mm.
Without praying for Coach Dre. Last thing I want us all to do collectively, let's protect our nephews.
Mhm.
Our nephews that's in the NFL and the nephews that's still on Boulder, getting ready to come back. If by chance you see something foul going on about our nephews, we got to do the hooty hoo call. Come to the rescue of our nephews. You had to put it on your Twitter. You had to put it on. So they see the move. They see the ocean coming. So, we done messed with the wrong one, because here it is. We got to do something to combat the enemy. The enemy is not just going to go away on its own, but we got to take a stance and do something to combat the enemy that's going after our nephews.
Mm.
Watch it work. Watch it work.
All right,
All
you
right.
heard from I
All right.
Love CC. You heard from R Jizzle and Reverend Nelson. Want to thank them for being a part of Sports Talk. Will be Watts. Appreciate everybody that participated in the chat and the ones who watching from afar. And we're grateful for
Don't
each and
forget
one
tomorrow night, bro. You got to show that thing.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Ray. You know I got you. Yeah. Ray want me to show it. Ray trying to turn my sports show into a church. I'm gonna show a part of him preaching the sermon, though. We're gonna do that for him. We're gonna get it off at the end of the show. But we don't want to run nobody away. Yeah. But got a little part, a little snippet of Ray preaching a sermon. And boy, I'm telling you, it's a heck of one. Yeah, it's a heck of one. But once again, we thank everybody. We appreciate y'all. Once again, keep Coach Drake in your prayers, lift him up, and everything will be all right. Everything gonna work itself out with Coach Drake. We appreciate everything he done did before start with BWatts. All right, y'all have a good night and appreciate you.
Ain't nobody
I
doing
love
that.
CC and Reverend Nelson. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night.